Good morning, wonderful, awesome people. Welcome to Friday morning medical Qigong class. My name is Mary Frances, and I am one of Henry Jean Wally's medical Qigong students. Today we're doing the Golden 8 series, and we are going to start out with tapping exercises to warm up. And I think today we're going to do the twisting one. So let's go ahead and open up. The feet are going to be hip width, shoulder width apart. A little wider is great. You want a nice, relaxed, stable stance. Allowing the mind's eye to connect with the feet, helping them to relax and melt into the earth a little bit. Softening the knees. Relaxing the low back. Relaxing the shoulders. Softening the jaw. Elevating the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And then allowing the very top of the head to reach just a bit up into the sky. And from here, taking the hands into loose fists. I'm going to start swaying from side to side. Giving the low back muscles and the joints a chance to loosen up. You never ever want to move into pain. So moving at a pace that feels good to you. Maybe increasing the tempo a little bit. Allowing the shoulder joints to remain nice and loose. And letting the twisting motion as well as the vibrations created from the tapping start to open up the channels, relax the tissues, generating qi and blood flow. Gradually allowing that lead arm to travel up the torso towards the opposing shoulder. And then letting that lead arm travel back down the torso. Releasing the hands, taking away some of that momentum. Coming back to the center. And stepping further out with the left leg so that you can start opening up the channels in the lower half of the body. Continuing on, transitioning. And down that inner aspect of the legs towards just then to the lateral aspect of the legs. Coming back on up towards the hips and the glutes. Bringing that left foot a little closer to the right, maintaining that hip width shoulder width distance. And then continuing up to the low back. Saying hello to the low back and the kidneys. Placing the palms of the low back, circling down the sides and up the spine. Before then resting the palms at the low back, closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding the breath in the chi to the low back, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to travel and flow to wherever it's needed within the body. Inhaling, guiding the breath in the chi to the low back and the kidneys, allowing them to fill up. Exhaling, allowing that energy to travel and flow to wherever it's needed. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Allowing the mind to relax into the breath. Allowing the breath to relax the body. And allowing the chi to flow freely to wherever it's needed. Bringing the arms back down to the sides. Opening the eyes. And closing, bringing that left foot back to the right. Starting with the lung and large intestine exercise, reach for happiness in the golden 8. I'm going to be doing a breath pattern that's more moderate today. So somewhere between fast and slow. You go at the pace that you want to go at, which feels good to you. Opening up. Settling into the space. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Now going at your own pace. Allowing the breath to carry and guide you through the exercise. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our heart, small intestine exercise, the archer. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our spleen stomach exercise between heaven and earth. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling. And exhaling. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our pericardium Sanjiao exercise, turn and look back. Inhaling, exhaling, in, and out. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our liver gallbladder exercise, twist and release. Opening. Inhaling. And exhaling. Enjoying the interplay of aspects of sensation. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our kidney urinary bladder exercise, bend for health. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. Out. Inhaling back to the start. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our energy punch for the Ren channel. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our energy jump for our dew channel. Two parts. Part one, inhaling and exhaling. Part two, inhaling as the arms come up, exhaling as they come back down. closing. Keeping the feet together so we can retain all that wonderful energy we've been cultivating. Bringing some of that energy to the palms. Bringing the palms to the lower dantian. Circling up the right, down the left 9 times. As we start to gather that chi into the lower dantian. And then circling in the other direction 9 times. So we start to consolidate that energy, harness that energy into the lower dantian. 9 times or thereabouts. I didn't count. Hopefully you did. Resting the palms at the lower dantian, closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding the chi that you've been cultivating over the past half hour into the lower dantian, filling it up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store so that you may use it throughout the rest of the day. Inhaling, guiding the breath into the lower dantian, filling it up. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store. It's there for you for the rest of the day. Thank you, wonderful, wonderful Qigong family. If you want to stick around for our seasonal exercises, please do so. I'm trying to figure out which of the cushions is going to be less tilty as I move my station down. That looks like it's okay, I think. I'm grabbing some water. And my mat. Okay. All right, settling in. We're sitting in some form of cross-legged, either full lotus, half lotus. I do a version of cross-legged. And as I've mentioned before, if you like, you can elevate your seat a little bit. That makes it easier for me on my knees. But whatever works best for you. All right, settling into this space. Getting ready for our preparation. Tip of the tongue is still touching the roof of the mouth. We're placing our hands into baby fists, resting them upon the thighs. Palms are up. Elongating the spine. Closing the eyes. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Allowing mind to relax into the breath. And opening the eyes. Placing the palms down upon the thighs, fingertips point inward. Inhaling as we activate the arms and the musculature of the upper body. Exhaling as we turn the torso to the left, reaching further forward. And then inhaling. Exhaling. In. Out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling back to the start. Regrouping. And then setting ourselves up to go to the right. Inhaling. Exhaling to the right now. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. Out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling back to the start. Okay. Now you all get to go at your own pace, side to side 2 times each. If you like, you can take the rest in between, or you can go straight from one side to the next. Your choice, whichever works best for you. So going over the finishing exercises, the closing exercises for our fall seasonal set. Men traditionally place their left hand on top of their right. Women traditionally place their right hand on top of their left. We have our thumbs connected. And then we're going to do the teeth pressing. Once again, it's 36 times for men traditionally and 24 times traditionally for women. And then we're going to swirl the tongue 9 times clockwise and 9 times counterclockwise. Next, we're going to swish the saliva that we cultivated and generated in our mouths. Everyone gets to do this 36 times. And then finally, we get to swallow the saliva in thirds, allowing each third to come and rest down into the lower dantian before swallowing our next third. Getting ready. Beginning. And when you're ready, closing the eyes. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Guiding and gathering the chi into the lower dantian. Allowing it to fill up. Allowing that energy to settle and store. So it's there for you to use throughout the rest of your day. Thank you very, very, very much.